I'm going to be reviewing the Galaxy G.1A airsoft pistol. The gun shoots regular 6mm BBs, and the box also says that it has a zinc alloy shell right there. It's kind of hard to see, a little blurry though, but it does say. And also on the box it says that it is a personal defense weapon. I found this kind of a little humorous and a little odd to find that it says a personal defense weapon, which is what you would generally use to like ward off an attacking human or something. But down at the bottom of the box it says do not shoot at any human or animal. I don't know, I just thought that was a little bit interesting. Also, there is no actual paperwork inside explaining instructions on how to use the gun. Instead, on the top of the box it has illustrations on using the gun. This basically explains installing the suppressor, loading the magazine, or they call the bullet box, and cocking and firing the gun. Opening the gun, you will find, of course, the pistol, suppressor, and some Chinese BBs. Starting off with the suppressor. The suppressor is plastic and it is a mock. In other words, this will not silence any sound coming from the gun. The cap here, I found that when I first got the gun, the cap here broke off, and this was due to some cheap plastic pieces inside the suppressor holding it in there. One piece broke, so this whole thing popped off, which exposed the metal inner barrel inside the suppressor there. So I just had to glue this back on. I probably should have stuck like some cotton or something in there to try and suppress the sound, but that thought never crossed my mind at the time. But since this does not suppress the sound, this basically acts as an extended barrel for the pistol to increase its accuracy. The pistol itself seems to be mainly metal. The only plastic parts that I know of is the handle grips right here, and the trigger. That's on the gun itself. The sights on the gun are plain and simple. I mean, just line them up. There is no hop up on here, and there's also no safety on the gun either, so make sure that there's no round in the chamber, and the magazine is not loaded unless you're going to use this to play or shoot something with. The magazine release is found behind the trigger right there. Releasing the magazine. The magazine is plastic. It is a tough plastic, but it is just still plastic. There is no metal. It holds only 7 rounds, which is pretty low, but you can't get much else out of a gun this size. There was a small piece of paper with the gun that basically told the legal statements on the gun, that has the orange tip on there and explaining that, but it also explained, it told of the muzzle velocity. Now, that said that the muzzle velocity, the maximum was about 240 feet per second. I would assume that would be using a .12 gram BB. But I watched other videos, and they say it only shoots about like 150 to 170 feet per second. I thought it was 20.2 gram BB. So this is a spring pistol. No, you have to cock back the slide like that, and before you fire it. In terms of accuracy, this gun I thought seemed a little bit more accurate, especially because of its size. I mean, the barrel length is only about 5 inches. The accuracy wasn't too bad, but I was only using .12 gram BBs. I have not tried it with .2 gram, so I use the mock suppressor instead. You just screw that in the muzzle there, and there you go. It's on basically as an extended barrel. Accuracy is not the greatest without it. Of course, it's not really the greatest with it either, but it does improve some. So overall, I think this gun is pretty good for like as a beginner's gun. It is reliable, durable, and it's a good backup gun to have. Like a good sidearm to have. I mean, even though it's not the best range, it's a decent gun. I mean, I got this gun at some flea market for about $15, and I thought that was a pretty good price. I mean, for a full metal airsoft gun, I mean, even though it is spring, I think $15 is a good price for this. So that is my review of the Galaxy G.1A airsoft gun. Good day.